All right, guys, I loved math in school and I thought it was a lot of fun. The idea of using functions of equal sum or if this, do that, all of these things in Excel are pretty fun for me. But I know that's not true for a lot of people. So today we're going to go through the video of how you can use Excel and Copilot, bring them together to get you answers on data that you have in a table. We're going to create a table. I'm going to show you how to do that. Make sure that it's autosave and you have a Copilot license, and then you're good to go to start asking Copilot questions. Now, it may not always return the exact right response, but it's at least a good start to be like, hey, let's move forward. When I say not right response, I mean like it might not know the answer, or it might say, hey, can I get some more data? So just make sure you're writing your prompts that make sense with the document that you have. And then as with any work, at least for the first little bit, make sure you're checking the answers, because I know when I had the document the first time, it didn't work out as well. And then I reopened one that I saved before and it worked out really well. It got all the right answers. So just double check a couple of your answers and make sure you're spot checking them. But let's hop on over to the computer and I'm going to show you how to use Excel and Copilot to give your data a little more data-able things. Moving on. All right, everyone, my name is Josiah, and as we jump in, I do want to remind you, we are consultants, and if you have any issues with this video or any others, you can feel free to reach out to us on all of our social media platforms at NextTechNT. So now we're going to move into Excel, and I'm going to show you how we can use Copilot to crunch some numbers and analyze some data. So on my computer, you'll see I have Excel open. We'll go ahead and go to our person up here. You see it's the same license I assigned my Copilot license to, same account. And you'll see I have this inventory record sample data. I'm going to come to that second, show you this one first down here. This one is in my downloads folder. And this one, you'll notice that it's just the normal data. You'll click here on Copilot and it'll tell you, hey, wait, you have to turn on autosave. In order to have autosave on, the file has to be stored in OneDrive. So that is one of the prerequisites for using Copilot in Excel. The file has to be stored in OneDrive, Teams, SharePoint, something like that. And autosave has to be turned on. So we're going to go ahead and turn on autosave. We're going to move it into my account. And you'll see here that it's starting to generate all the information. One of the things that happens is, hey, we can't analyze this table because it's not an Excel table. It's just data. So what you need to do next, now that autosave is turned on, click on Insert, and we're going to call it a table. It's going to highlight where I have all of my data, and I'm going to say OK. And now it's turned it into an Excel table. So we can now crunch our numbers. So I have a couple prompts I'm going to paste in over here, and we're going to see how it does. The first one is tell me my available computer parts. All right, so with that, it said here are the available computer parts with their hand in stock greater than 0. We have HDD, keyboard router, USB flash drive, RAM, webcam, thermal paste. So it ran through and said, hey, these are all the computer parts. And so then I can dial in a bit more, and I'm going to paste in here my next prompt, which is how much RAM do I have left? And then it goes down and says you have 61 RAM left in stock, which if you look right here, RAM, there was 50. We purchased 22, sold 11. So now there's 61 left. So that is right. And then the last question we're going to ask are, what are my gaming items? And it comes back with gaming chair, gaming desk, gaming headset, anything with the gaming word in it. So while I know these are a little bit of a smaller data set, I'm able to ask it questions in normal human language, and it gives me back answers. So it's pretty powerful if you start to connect this to more things. So connect it to your data, play with it. I do have to tell you though, and maybe we can show a little clip of it right here while I'm talking, but there were some prompts that said, we don't know, or this doesn't work, or gave me the wrong information. So we cut those out, but that does happen. Normally when it happens, like it's pretty obvious because it's just an absurd response. But always, again, with AI, we still want to confirm. So there still are some areas that it can improve on, but it's doing pretty good considering how it's going. And I'm pretty excited about where this is moving. Being able to ask Excel, or even let's say we tie in a MySQL database to this and be able to ask it questions based off of normal, like how we speak as humans rather than select 5 or sum of cell E5, blah, 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 to get our answer. We can just say, how many gaming keyboards or how much RAM do I have on stock? It's a really powerful tool. I'm excited to see where this goes in the future as it gets developed more and more. All right, guys, I hope that helped you think of some ways that you can use Copilot in Excel to really analyze data. So I appreciate you guys sticking around. I hope you liked this video, and I look forward to seeing you guys next time.